FedEx really hates me. Hi everyone and welcome back to my channel. In today's video I'm going to be finally trying the new Cinderella palette from Sigma Beauty. So this took a very long time to get to me. I ordered it the morning it launched back in end of September around my birthday. I don't remember exactly the date, and it took almost a month for me to get it. It came here a couple days ago. FedEx really hates me. So I'm really excited to finally try this, and I actually have a second palette. So I'm going to be doing a giveaway. I have opened this just to make sure that nothing was broken. It's all perfectly fine. So I'm going to be giving this palette away and using this one today. And if you're new here, welcome. My name is Colin and I'm a non-binary Latinx scientist and lover of makeup, especially indie makeup and colorful makeup. And I have new content multiple times a week, so I'd love to have you subscribe. So I'm gonna have some information about the giveaway later in the video, but for now I'm gonna do some swatches, try it out, make one look, and give you my thoughts on it so far as a first impression. So this retails for $49, I believe. Yes, $49. And I will say, if you do want to pick this up, they often have discount codes or sales and stuff. I know this is a collaboration, so I don't know if the same sales will apply to it. I know I got some stuff from them not too long ago on like a 30% off sale, and then I had another code later, but I remember it said that this didn't qualify. So, but it does retail for $49, but they do sales pretty regularly, so you might be able to get it for sale later. So like other Sigma palettes, this is cruelty and vegan. It even says that it's lactose-free and gluten-free. I hope no one's eating this. And I've never heard of like putting wheat and gluten in eyeshadow, but they do have that warning there. And it does come with a double-ended brush in here, which has a 2-year warranty, just like all of their other brushes. So Sigma brushes are what I use for basically everything. And I really like that they include the same quality brush in here. So I'll probably use that brush today. So when you open it up, you get a nice mirror here. It's this really pretty Cinderella blue, and it's got all of the shades on the back here. And then it has a really nice sleeve. They always do a special sleeve for every one of their palettes. And then here are the shades and that brush. So I'm gonna pop the brush out now. So you can see on this side, you've got the fluffy, this is a diffused crease brush. I forget the number, an E38, and this is a medium sweeper in E54. So these are two of the brushes I use the most often. This is my go-to brush to blend things out, my first shade. And this is a good brush for shimmers or really packing on shades. So really nice to have this. It's also really cute. It has a little imprint of her silhouette right there. So this is 14 shades. It's gonna be kind of hard to film because it's really reflective. This one up here, Wishful, has a little chunk out of it. The second time I opened it, the little sleeve protector thing stabbed into it. The one I'm giving away does not have any damage. I really like the mix of tones in here. I like that there's some neutrals, there's some purples, there's these really pretty blues. There's this really interesting blue-green shade here, Courtyard. So I'm gonna do some swatches right here. I already took my watch off. There's no primer or anything on my arm. Then I'm just gonna go across. So the first shade is Wishful and is described as a Luxe Pearl Metallic. So it's just a nice champagne. It's really reflective, especially on camera. And then the second shade is Pumpkin, which is described as a neutral fawn matte. It's a nice brown. And then the next shade is Fantasy, which is a purple grape shimmer. And then Courtyard, which is described as a deep juniper matte. And that feels a little thicker, but very creamy. I'm gonna do this one a little bit more. They're very soft. Sigma shadows are very soft and pigmented in my experience, but they can be a little fallout heavy. So that's just a nice warm brown. That's a really beautiful purple, wow. And then there's the juniper shade, which I'm really here for. That was one of the ones I was most excited about, actually. Okay, and then the last three on the top row are One of a Kind, which they say is a vibrant silver shimmer, but you can see there's definitely some purple there. Kindness, which they describe as a purple sangria matte. It's a really pretty purple. And then Charming, which is a canary gold. Ooh, okay. That's beautiful. I definitely need to use that today. So it's a silver, but it's got purple. It's got like purple and maybe a little bit of the juniper shade kind of running through it in sparkles. So that purple's not swatching very well. But that's a really pretty tone. And then the gold. That's a nice gold. So you gotta remember, swatches don't tell you how a palette's gonna actually perform or shadow. Some of the best shadows I've used swatch terribly, so. Okay, so now we've got Mischievous, which is a charcoal, like a charcoal black. And then we've got Dressmakers, which is a peachy gold, and that's really soft. And then Cinders, which is supposed to be a soot brown. There's the charcoal. There's the peachy shimmer. That's beautiful. I'm definitely gonna use that sometime soon. And then there's the darker brown. It's just a hair darker than that one, but still kind of warm. Yeah, the mattes are not swatching very well today. So the next two are Sweet Nightingale and Hopeful, which are a turquoise shimmer and a indigo blue matte. That's beautiful. I'll probably use that today. And that's also beautiful. And then the last two shades are Bibbidi Bobbidi Boo and Stroke of Midnight, which is a purple iris with turquoise glitter, it says. That feels like a toppery shade. It doesn't feel as creamy as the others. And the Stroke of Midnight is supposed to be a chocolate brown. Yeah, it's a little bit plum. So that's really pretty. And that's nice. So I think I know what I'm gonna do today. I think I'm gonna use the blue and then One of a Kind. And the embossings are already going away. So the last swatch thing I wanna do is I wanna show the effects, especially on shades like that Bibbidi Bobbidi Boo shade, that glitter glue has. So that feels kind of toppery, and in their other palettes I had the same experience where some shades were more of a topper. And so I'm gonna take a little bit of glitter glue on my brush, and I'm just going to I'll put glitter glue here, and I'm just gonna brush that out. And I'm gonna so I took a little bit of it, and I'm gonna go right above where I put the glitter glue. You can see that swatches decently, but it is a little more sheer, very sparkly though. It does not swatch as well as the other shimmers. And then if I put it on the glitter glue, I'll do 2 more taps. So there and there. You can see it's just way more opaque. You can really see that purpley base color. So these shades are really great over glitter glue, and I prefer them over glitter glue, but they do make a really pretty topper tapped over the other ones. Yeah, the base is purple, but sheer purple. So I just wanted to show how much more substantial they can be with glitter glue. So because FedEx took weeks and weeks and weeks to get this to me, there's lots of videos out there. I'm not gonna do multiple looks like some other people have. I'm just gonna do one look today, and then I'll keep playing with it in my spare time. And we'll see what I think of it more later. So I've already done my base. It's not my normal base. I'll have everything in the description box, but I actually got a couple samples of the new Lisa Eldridge foundation. So this is one of them. This is the shade 16, I think, which is a light medium olive. I was torn between 16 and 17. 17's a medium golden olive. This is a little more true olive. So far seems like a pretty good match. So I'll have more thoughts about that when I try the other shade and wear it for a whole day and stuff. And then my blush today is the new Trixie Cosmetics blush, the Just a Girl, and my lip is also from that. It is the ginger spice lip gloss from the new Trixie collection. I'll have a video about this soon, a couple days probably. So I think I know what I want to do. I thought about, I could stick with like doing this shade and the dark blue and stick there, but I think I want to do kind of a mix of purple and blues. Could easily also do the light brown as a transition and then like the dark blue or something. Stick with an all neutral look. But I think I'm gonna start today with Kindness, the purple shade, and I'm gonna put that all over my crease. There's a couple taps right there. I always recommend tapping off your brush, but especially Sigma shadows, because some of them are really pigmented and I've had some fallout, especially the blue shimmer. That's kind of a similar texture to this. That's in the Untamed palette. I got a lot of fallout from that. It's very pigmented. And I already primed with my Urban Decay primer. So I'm just gonna blend this all over my lid. It's kind of a warm purple, really pretty shade. So I'm just going in with a little bit more of the purple. It's blending out really nicely. And then I think I'm gonna take the Juniper shade Courtyard, and I'm gonna put that on my lower lash line. I'm doing my lower lash line basically first because I want to make sure the shape out here is right. And I'm going to connect the two with the dark blue Hopeful, I think. So you could do an all purple look, you can do an all bluish look, an all brown look, but I want to mix things up a little bit. So I just took that on this little smudging brush, which is my go-to for my lower lash line because it packs nicely. And I'll blend the edges of that with the pumpkin really light brown shade, I think. And then I think because Hopeful is so dark, I'm gonna take it on this other this is a Sigma E33, and it's got a nice little point to it so I can be precise. And I'm gonna take a little bit of that on the tip, tap off the excess, and I'm gonna put that out here. It's a really beautiful, like true indigo. Really pigmented, as you can see. I'll probably take a little on that packing brush and blend it into Courtyard down here. So then just using what's left on the brush, I'm gonna blend it into my crease a little bit. And if this doesn't go deep enough, I can always use the black or the charcoal. It blends out nicely, it's not looking patchy or anything. And then I'm gonna take a little bit of it and put it right here. Then going back in with the purple Kindness shade, I'm gonna go back over right here and blend the two, the blue and the purple together. Okay, so I really like the way that's looking. The blue and the purple mixed really nicely. They're not getting muddy or anything. And it works as a good, the dark blue Hopeful works as a nice connection to the juniper-y shade on my lower lash line. So I'm gonna repeat this on the other eye real quick and be right back. Okay, so I repeated everything on this eye. Now I'm gonna take a little bit of glitter glue and I'm gonna put that all over both lids. So this is turning out to be quite the dramatic look, which I'm okay with. I like drama. I am gay after all. And I'm gonna go in using this side of the brush. I'm gonna see how it works on the shimmers today. I'm gonna go into Sweet Nightingale. Picked up very nicely. And make sure that's not creasing. And then I'm gonna put this all over. So one way I find, this is a really beautiful blue. I'm really happy with this blue shimmer. I think the Courtyard shade is really unique. The purple's really pretty, but like from swatching, dressmakers, Sweet Nightingale, one of a kind of make everything worth it. Oh, and Fantasy was really beautiful. I could have done a monochromatic purple with that, but. And this is the perfect kind of blue, so if you're scared of wearing blue, this is a really nice kind of blue, especially if you don't use glitter glue to make it as intense. to do like pumpkin and cinders in your crease as such a warm neutral, and then put this on the lid. I find this kind of blue works really well with neutral shades soon. But then I think I'm gonna take the same brush and try to pick up a little bit of that Bibbidi Bobbidi Boo and put a little on the outer, because it's a little darker but also sparkly. Yeah, it's definitely toppery, so it's just adding some dark purple sparkle because it's going over another shade and not the glitter glue. Okay, so now let's try a little one of a kind. And I'm just gonna lightly tap that over to add a little bit more sparkle. That's really pretty. I don't know if it'll pick up on camera, but that's a really beautiful shade. Bean decided to make an appearance because we had to go get a grocery delivery order. Say hey, Bean. Do you like the smell on my lip gloss? Yeah. Okay, go get Daddy. Go get Daddy. Okay, so to finish this off, I'm gonna take Wishful, that like champagne kind of shade, and put that on the inner corner and blend it in just a little bit. And then take a little bit more and blend it right here. Okay, so I really like the way this looks. It's all my favorite colors put together. I hope it doesn't look too crazy. I'm gonna go off camera, add eyeliner and mascara and stuff, maybe lashes, maybe not, and I will be right back. Okay, so I'm back and this is the finished look. I went and added my normal liquid liner from Haus and then I added this baby blue one in Priscilla in my waterline, and then my normal mascara. I didn't feel like fighting with lashes because it's already the late afternoon and the sun is going down and I just didn't feel like it. So far I'm really happy with the palette. I'm really glad I grabbed it, even though it took like a month to get here. Really happy about it. Also, I really like this lip. I feel like it looked a little cooler earlier, but now that I'm wearing blue and stuff and cool tones, it's looking warmer. So that's interesting. This blue shade is beautiful, especially in person. It melted into my eye beautifully. This looks really nice. On the inner corner, the mattes worked really nice. I will say Courtyard, because it's that like green blue juniper shade, it has a little bit of a gray base to it. I noticed when swatching and then when putting it down here. So if you use that in your crease, it might be a little dark, it might blend out a little gray. So I would probably use Pumpkin or something as a transition shade before using it, just to help it avoid being too dark and gray and ended up muddy. Really love the one of a kind shade. I really want to use Fantasy sometime soon, that grape shade. That's just so beautiful. Like I can't with that. That's so pretty. So I'm really happy I grabbed this, and I'm really happy that I have a second one to do a giveaway with. So the giveaway is not sponsored by Sigma, anything like that. They don't know I exist, as far as I know. So the giveaway, this will run for about 2 weeks. You have until Sunday, November 14th to enter. And to enter, you just need to be subscribed to my channel. That does mean you do have to have your subscription public so I can see that you're subscribed to me. And then you need to comment who your favorite royal is, real or fictitious. So that was my husband's idea, loved it. So you can put Cinderella, you can put Prince Charming, you can put the Queen of England. I just want to see what people put. I think it'll be fun and interesting. And for a bonus entry, you can follow me on Instagram, and that's always linked down below. It's the same name, it's just Queer Bones. And if you do follow me on Instagram, make sure you put your Instagram handle in your comments so that I know how to contact you. If you don't have Instagram and you don't follow me on there, put your email, put something so that I can contact you that you won. And I'll have all of this listed in the description box too. So you've got 2 weeks. I look forward to seeing what people think and what people say for their favorite royal. And also just let me know what you think of the palette, what you think of the look I did so far. I hope you enjoyed it. Thank you so much for watching. Thank you so much for entering if you do, and I hope you have a wonderful day, and I'll see you in my next video.